Hola, señores and señoritas. I'm back from my holiday in Tenerife, a bit later than expected, because I was supposed to be back yesterday, and, you know, stuff happened, and, I'm not going to rage about it, of course. Right, so I was in the airport on Tuesday afternoon. I was supposed to be back. My flight was for 4 o'clock on Tuesday, and I was due to get back in the UK for about 8 o'clock local time. And then I thought, right, I'll get back on YouTube as soon as I can, do a vlog saying, hello, I'm back, everything is all happy and nice and everything, which is not what it is, but basically, my flight got delayed for initially 6 hours, because the plane hadn't taken off, which I thought was a bit bizarre, so I thought, oh, okay, doesn't matter, I'll just chill in the terminal, etc, etc. I was just thinking, right, I'll get a video up on Wednesday morning instead. It'd be like 8 o'clock Wednesday morning or so, I don't know. And then it got postponed for another 2 hours. The plane landed, and then it got delayed for another 2 hours, so I was like, 10 hours in the terminal. This isn't really going too well, is it? Then I got a little bit more concerned when there were a lot of technicians running around the plane, so I was getting a little bit concerned. Then they opened the gate, and I was like, yes, gonna get to go home. And then they closed it again straight afterwards because there was a major technical fault, which of course gave me the image of safety, that my safety is being taken care of. But they wouldn't tell us what had broke or what we were going to do about it, and we had to stay in the airport for another 2 hours. So I'm now on 12 hours in the airport. From then, they took 400 people on 3 coaches and took them all to quite possibly the cheapest hotels they could find. Unfortunately for me, that involved having a room above a nightclub. So as you can tell, I didn't really get much sleep. So, not much sleep, 12-hour delay, things can get much worse, can they? So, they rearranged the flight for 4 o'clock yesterday. Yeah, because today's Wednesday. At 4 o'clock yesterday. So it's like, yes, finally gonna get to go home. Hour delay. So I was like, oh, okay, hour delay, I can do this. I can do this. So I'm sat in the terminal looking at the plane. Right, there are 3 people stood looking at the underside of the plane, looking very concerned with themselves. There were tools strewn across the runway. So, once again, feeling totally safe. They got us all on the aircraft this time. It was like, Captain turned up as, I'm sorry for your inconvenience, but unfortunately we have had some major technical faults. It's like, yep, can tell this is going to go well. So then he decided to explain what had gone wrong. And apparently they'd had a hydraulics leak in Manchester, and that got delayed for 6 hours. And then they thought they'd fixed it, and then it took off, and it turned out that they hadn't fixed it. So then when they landed, they not only had to fix the hydraulics on the aircraft, which would have meant that I could have taken off from Tenerife, but when I landed in Manchester, I would have hit the floor, and quite possibly there would have been a burning inferno, wreckage of people strewn everywhere, and death, basically. But then he continued to say that, what was it? Oh, not only had the hydraulic fluid in the landing stuff failed, it had also failed in the engines, or one of them. So what that basically meant was that I had one engine working and one engine wasn't working, and they had to fly in a crew and some more parts. So that made me feel very, very safe, knowing that I was going to get on a plane, that A, one of the engines hadn't been retested, B, the landing gear hadn't been tested. So I was like, yes, sheer possibility of death. So anyway, I was sat in the plane, writing my will. As it turns out, I got back. Cases were the last off, though. So, sat in the terminal for ages, again. But I'm back and I'm not dead, and that's good news. Also, right, while I was away, this isn't just me talking about my holidays now, right? Holiday mode off. Back at home. Back at work. What was I going to say now? I hate it when I do this. I always say something and totally forget what I'm going to say. Oh. What was it? What was it? What was it? What was it? Oh yes, I actually figured out what I'm going to be doing with videos now, which I figured out while I was away because I had nothing better to do with my life. No, but the single players, because we finished Destiny and because I haven't really had any sort of input on what I should do next, except for Skyblock, which I really don't want to do because Sparkles is doing it at the minute. That would be a recipe for disaster. So I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm going to carry on with Assassin's Creed, which I left because it's parkour, and I don't do parkour, even though I am the parkour master of the universe. So I'm gonna finish that, and also I've got games. I've put them somewhere. Hang on a minute. I've bought games and I've put them down, and I don't know where I've put them. Right. So for when I've finished Diversion, I have got Rollercoaster Tycoon 3. And it's the deluxe edition, so it's gonna be beginning, so I don't have to buy any more add-ons. Crap like that. I also have Sid Meier's Civilization 5, but I can't seem to find the box for that at the minute. Which part means my brother's been on it, which would be a bit of a downer. So yeah, I'm going to complete Eversion when I figure out what I'm doing on Eversion, because I'm still stuck. Then I'm going to do Civilization after that as a Let's Fail, because that's sort of got a plot to it, and I can like nuke everyone, which is what I enjoy doing, obviously. And what do you do in your spare time? I nuke the world. And Rollercoaster Tycoon will be a little longer because the FPS is irritating. And by irritating, I mean very irritating. It's like running at 7 frames per second before I'm even recording, so there's no point even trying to record it at the minute. I think Civilization's doing a decent amount, so I should be alright with that. I've just realised this video is really rambling on, and nobody watches this video, because I looked at my I looked at some stats on YouTube the other day when I came back, and I was like, I don't even know what half these is, but one of them says viewer retention, and I get about 40% after about 23 seconds, which means that people are clicking on it and then thinking, oh shit, this is not the video I wanted to look at. Let's go find another one. So that's always good to know that I'm retaining every one of my YouTube views. But I got some views from the US, which are probably the people that are coming on and then going away again. So hello USA, if there are people from the USA. Which hello other countries, if there is anyone from other countries watching this. Hello everyone I know. I'm going to shut up now. But yeah, I'm back. The videos are coming. More stuff with Matt and George. The Champions Challenge is on the way. We're finally going to do another Champions Challenge. I'm going to lose it again, but I'm not, because I've got a mouse up. But mouse, I'm gonna win this time. I'm gonna win. Mark my words. Mark my words. With my hat, I will win. Yeah, this is a new hat. It was like discounted or something. But anyway, I'm rambling. I shall see you guys all in my next video, which will probably be tomorrow because it's my exams. Well, my exam results today, so I'm gonna figure out if I failed or not. See you then. Adios, señores and señoritas.